Alright, so you start with your character body that you already had for your character, and instead of the sprite 2D, you're gonna add a animated sprite 2D to it. So you can type animated sprite 2D, and you just put that in the same spot that you originally had your sprite 2D. And then you're gonna click on that, and then go over to here to animation, and then click on the empty and add new sprite frames. And then you'll click on the sprite frames, and it'll open a tab down here. Then you're going to rename this whatever you want it to be, whether it be your idle animation or run animation. We'll do that, and then click on this little like square like pie shape thing, and then you're going to get your sprite sheet, put it in here, open that, and then it might be weirded like this, but since the way you make it so your sprites are the like actual tiles is you make your vertical tiles just one if it's just one straight line, or you make it however many like layers you have of sprites, and then for horizontal you do the same thing. So I believe there's 28 of these guys, so I'm just gonna put this up to 28 and make sure that they're all filled in. Yeah, they're all inside their sprites, I believe. And I'm just gonna do the idle one for now, so zoom in, and the idle animation goes from here to, I believe, here, I think. Boom. So now if I play that, oh, he's down here. There we go. Doing his little idle animation. And if you want to speed that up, you can by turning up the FPS here. As you can see, he's like bouncy. I'm gonna make that like a 8. Then I'm gonna put him in collision shape. Alright, so yeah, that's his idle animation. Now, if you want to do... Oh, real quick, go back to that. If you want a animation to play like as soon as you enter the world, go ahead and put that one on, and it just makes it autoplay on load. So as you can see, goes ahead, puts that on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing but make a run animation, and before that I'm gonna show you how to do that. You just click here to create a new animation, and then you will rename that just the way you do. So run, and go right back in there. Alright, so I got the run animation done. I'm gonna now go into my script, and I made like a little space here so I can copy and paste some stuff. So if you don't want to type this out, go over to the 2D section, then the rendering section, and then 2D sprite animation for in the Godot docs, and then you will find this here under controlling the animation. Extends character body 2D. That's if you're making a whole new script, but since we're just throwing this into our script, we just need this. So then we back out of here, we go to the script and just slap it in there. So as you can see, on ready var animated sprite equals animated sprite 2D. Func process is delta, so that just makes it run the same on all devices, doesn't go through frame rate or anything. And then if input action is pressed, UI write animated sprite dot play equals run, or is run. So if I hit right on the keyboard, it'll make my character do the running. Else stop animated sprite. So we're going to change this actually, and we're gonna go under here and go back one, and then we're gonna type in elif, so basically else if. Then you will do input dot is action pressed, and then in there you're gonna put UI, or you're gonna put quotations UI underscore left, or whatever your like left on the left for movement is, and then you're gonna put your colon at the end of that. Go under that and tab over if it doesn't automatically do it for you. And then you're gonna do animated underscore sprite dot play run. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but this is the way I figured it out. Now that we did that, let me go in here real quick. So, okay, I haven't done it right yet, but as you can see, we're running no matter what way we go. However, we're not we're not flipping around. Now, if you want to change that, now what you need to do is take shift. Wait, do you have to shift? No, you don't have to shift. Just grab the animated sprite 2D and drag it over here, and then do dot flip underscore h equals false under the right part, and then take the exact same line of code and put it under your left, but change it to true. And then whenever you go in here, it'll make it flip directions, as you can see. But also, as you can tell, there's no idle animation anymore after I start moving. So the way to fix that is, instead of having dot stop here, do dot play. What in the world did I just do? Do dot play. Again, if I could type, that would be great. And then your whatever you named your idle animation, since mine is just idle. Go. So now we're gonna load up that. As you can see, I'm idling, but then I move and I can go back to idling. Now you do the same thing for. I'll type it out real quick and make the thing for it. But you do the same thing for jumping. So we'll just tab over if input dot is action pressed UI jump, or whatever you have jump as. And your colon, and you go under that and do the same thing pretty much. Animated. Can I find my buttons, please? Animated underscore sprite dot play, then jump. However, my current sprite doesn't have a great jump animation. It has one thing of it, and you can't tell it's different. So I'm not gonna put that in for mine. Well, I guess I will, just to show you. So sprite frames. I believe what one is supposed to be the jump is this one, but you can't really tell since it's just one frame. But we'll go ahead and load that up. It doesn't really have a jump animation. That's how you do it. So other than that, thank you guys for watching, and if you want to use this sprite, it'll be down in the description. Otherwise, you can just use whatever sprite you want. And yeah, thanks for watching.